So let's talk more about the think tank operation. We spoke earlier about the leadership of four, uh, project manager leading the pack. Now, the leadership team are basically some of our anchor members that volunteer to start with to work as officials of our organization. So then they change their membership status into official members, CULF official members. So these then become responsible to grow the think tank in the area that they live in. So there's basically three mandates for the leadership team. The first one, it is to grow our organization. So that means let's communicate, let's share and expand the people we communicate our vision and our intent with, and register as many people that share and like to participate in the vision in the form of the different member category that we have. We've spoken about young citizen members between the ages of 10 to 17, and then we spoke about the anchor member, individuals with the age of 18 and above, and then now we've introduced official members. So these are the members that now form part of our leadership team. And then the last type of member are organizations that are already an organization, not individuals, that would like to work with us. And then this is partner organization member. Now, obviously, the mandate of the think tank is to grow all these various elements of relationships and memberships for our organization in the area. And then second to that, it is obviously to deploy three programs in their area. So the creation of the year plan, a year program, and then allocating project teams towards the three programs to run with different elements of these programs in the area. As many as basically they can have the people that are involved. And then the third element is actually raising then the funding, growing our funding. We're gonna have an additional clip just that focuses on the tactics on raising our funding, but for now we just then have those three mandates that the leadership needs to do. So we see it that they would then have to meet on a regular basis. So the minimum, at least once a month. Otherwise, in the beginning, the more frequent time, the better. So maybe twice a month, every 2 weeks, the team can assemble and do the planning and the thinking in how they can execute the three programs. And then they'll obviously form an agenda. And the agenda would tackle then basically the report on each of these three programs. So whatever the projects that are being planned and are being executed, so the leadership team will appoint the three different teams to run with these programs, and then these individuals appointed sort of a task team, individuals or project teams, various project teams attending to various projects of the think tank, and then each of them reporting on progress, basically, of those projects. And that's it. The heart of it will always be just reporting on progress, any help needed, any things that needs to be escalated, and then just sharing all the good news, some success stories, and a mix of these things. So the key performance indicator, therefore, for the think tanks, first we'll be looking at that at least they are sitting in the area at least 10 sessions per year, So if you're working once a month that they are meeting, so that means in a year, because we have 12 months, we don't have all the 12 months available. December, January, often holiday season. So effectively, we have 10 months to execute our program. So therefore, 10 minimum sessions that we consider a year as a local think tank, and then at least one session that makes all the think tanks available under a municipality, if you look at the South African example. So it could happen that each municipality grows so much that you can actually have a separate think tank in each of the locations, or a village or township or suburb area. Then it can happen that once a year in that municipality, you would then have the various think tanks have one sitting as a whole across the municipality in one sitting. And then it can also happen that because you might have a number of municipalities where we are growing, and then we would have to have one national sitting once a year. So therefore there will be a total of 12 sitting, 10 just local area based, one at municipality level wide or municipality wide, and one national across all provinces and national in the whole country. And then the report in the various, without beside the sittings, when we're looking at the KPIs, then under the wisdom program, the wisdom program is significantly delivered in three aspects. So we're looking at how many members are being coached, how many are being mentored, and how many community workshops have been scheduled and executed. So that is under wisdom program. That is the knowledge sharing program, and however the many training sessions that have been executed. So that would be the view key performance indicator of the wisdom program. And then under the business program, you will be interested in the number of business initiatives that have been created based on the think tank membership, the type of skills and talent that they've got. What is it that we can create commercially to use those talents available and accessible to the team? And then we obviously, so looking at the number of such business initiatives created, funding raised for such initiatives, and basically how much value has been delivered by such businesses in the area, and how many jobs have been created by such business initiatives, and how many business breakfasts, workshops, or training programs have been executed to support the local businesses that we are creating. And then we will also then report on the infrastructure program. And under that program, obviously, we're looking at ways to improve the environment we're in. So it will be the question of how many projects under that have been tackled by the think tank. At least one project a year at minimum. So, and then what is the value delivered by those projects for the community, and how many jobs were created also by those projects in the infrastructure area. I think those will be the key performance indicators that we're looking for in as far as operation issues of the think tanks.